Good morning, everyone. COVID-19 pandemic has affected everyone and everything across the world. In the education sector, classes were suspended and schools were shut as a preemptive measure to keep our children and the teachers safe. As a result, the education system has changed from face-to-face interaction of pupils and teachers inside the classroom to distance learning. Alfonso Castañeda Central School Annex has adapted the modular print delivery to ensure the continuity of learning among our pupils. And this time, one school year of modular print distance learning has come to an end. With persistence of our dear teachers and the perseverance of our learners, together with the full support of the parents and guardians, we have come this far. We have proved that no pandemic can stop our children from learning and dreaming what they want to become someday. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you all to Alfonso Castañeda Central School Annex first virtual moving up and graduation ceremony with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. To formally start our program, we request everyone to sing with us the national anthem, and this will be followed by the prayer and the singing of the Vizcaya hymn respectively.
Bayang magiliw, kalis ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dilim mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisigil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong buhaw, may nilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang sarap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naghihiling. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may magdidilim. Luka ng araw na luwag at ipagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya dapat may mga api, ang matay ng dahil sa'yo.
If my people humble themselves and pray, if they seek my face and humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin. I will hear from heaven Ginget nga ayan tital na ken lagsak ken amma nga itantanok anak patagturod nga namayeng meng mang tedrag o gaget ti agtaeng binmalitok taytayak makita nang sek akay kayot bantay syera ayos ti magat upog sa dinas o kaya nga imnas dagham nga anak mo kaya si tatak neng si wawaya biag idaton mi ken kavis kaya si pupud no kam ken ko awagayway mo kaya itagay mi awan dwa dayaw mo ti income tulay kan kanta dungdung when mi avis kaya dagham nga anak mo kaya si tatak neng si wawaya biag idaton mi ken kavis kaya si pupudno kam ken ko tawagayway mo always kaya itagay mi awan dwa dayaw mo tin kam tulay kan kanta dungdung when di avis kaya.
Please lend our ears for the welcome remarks and the presentation of candidates for graduation by our very own school head of Alfonso Castañeda Central School Annex, Ma'am Lina A. Donyo. This will be followed by the certification by Sir Alan Paclit, District in Charge, and the confirmation of graduates by Dr. Rachel Arliana, SASO 6, Schools Division Superintendent.
From the Department of Education, Madam Rachel Arliana, PhD, SESO 5, the Schools Division Superintendent. The SGOD Chief, Dr. Romulo Ancheta. The CID Chief, Madam Evelyn B. Ramos. Our District Anchor, Dr. Macrino. The PSDS of Alfonso Castañeda District, Sir Alan L. Paclit, school heads of the different schools, teachers, and non-teaching personnel, PTA officials, parents, and graduates. The LGU officials headed by Mayor Honorable Wilson Capiao, the barangay officials headed by Barangay Captain Renato Ducay, our NGO partners, stakeholders, friends, guests, and visitors. Muli, mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ang 2020-21 virtual graduation ceremony ay isang paraan sa pagganap ng seremonya na naaayon sa new normal situation ngayon. Ito ay idadaos sa pamamagitan ng live stream, broadcasting, at virtual. Ito ang pinakahihintay ng mga minamahal nating mga magulang. At sa oras na to, ating sasaksihan ang madamdaming pagtatapos ng inyong mga anak. 7 taon ang sakripisyong ginawad ninyo para makapagtapos sa elementarya, ang unang hakbang sa kanilang pag-aaral. Kayong mga magulang ang mga katuwang ng mga guro upang linangin ang kanilang kaalaman. Lubos na gamitin nila sa ikalawang hakbang ng kanilang pag-aaral. Saludo po kami sa inyo, mga magulang. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sakripisyo na binigay ninyo nitong nakaraang taon. Muli, salamat po. The presentation of candidates. Good morning. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Alfonso Castañeda Central School, Annex, school year 2020-2021, composed of 2 boys and 1 girl, with a total of 3. I hereby petition the Office of the District Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
As the district in charge, after careful scrutiny of the requirements submitted in my office, I have found that you have completed the requirements for graduation. I therefore certify that these candidates for graduation have fully satisfied the requirements prescribed by the department. Madam, we now await your confirmation and message.
As certified by your school head that you have satisfactorily completed and complied with the requirements prescribed for grade 6 under the K-12 Basic Education Program, as your school's division superintendent, by the authority vested in me by the Secretary of Education, I now accept and confirm you graduates of school year 2020-2021. My earnest greetings to our dearest DepEd officials, our provincial and municipal local government officials, officials of partner agencies, community and civic stakeholders, parents, school heads, administrators, teachers, other personnel and staff, graduates, movers and honorees of the school year 2021's Year-End Rights and theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. We have reached this moment of passage which has come full circle. Our Year-End Rights, graduation and moving up ceremonies mark the end of one very challenging school year, a very new learning journey for all of us. The mixed feelings of apprehension and excitement are our companion as we finally grasp the fact and the reality of what we have endured, as we now leave one phase and are about to step into another new front line, to face new set of challenges, hardship and fears, yet also chances and opportunities as we pursue further our educational vision, goals, and dreams. Though posed with challenges of today, the volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, and digital world, and the test and trial of COVID-19 pandemic, we still claim the victory of a very fruitful year. Whether we celebrate individually, as a family, or as an institution, our achievement of a successful educational year of hurdling obstacles speaks of a milestone that is a testimony of our ability to survive, adapt, and grow. Our Year-End Rights celebration is a great occasion to gather. Together, we look back to the past and gaze hopefully to the horizon of a bright future. As an educational institution, we did our share magnificently, superbly. We continued the full implementation of our K-12 Basic Education Program through the delivery of the most essential learning competencies and the 21st century teaching turned community and home-based learning through our printed modules and digital technology. We manifested innovative and principled leadership in schools with our school heads and teachers moving heaven and earth so that they may serve and deliver the necessary self-learning modules and learning activity sheets our learners need. We work persistently on building partnership with our stakeholders for our school and learners' necessities, from the generation of resources for our learning materials to the maintenance of safety, readiness, cleanliness and orderliness of our schools. We see how things have changed. Today, growth and positive shift and transformation brought by the pandemic times are evident in our schools, in the way we serve and deliver. This has, for everyone, brought a sense of solidarity and unified spirit, a feeling of pride on the many accomplishments attained. We remain optimistic of the new talents, new interests and adaptations, of old repertoire being replaced by new, of former understanding being superseded with new knowledge. Amid the COVID-19 threat, we still live in a wonderful and vibrant community, helped along through by the unending love and dedicated work of all of you great men and women of DepEd. Our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, our chiefs, supervisors, specialists, school heads, head teachers, master teachers, other teachers, related teaching and non-teaching staff. I always say that an institution can only become as great as its people. Evidently, SDO Nueva Vizcaya have formed a roster of accomplished individuals that you are today, making true of our vision of a great Department of Education. We too pay tribute to the effort and sacrifices and love of our parents, our local government, unit and barangay officials have exemplified this special school year. We express appreciation to these empowered individual contributors who took the chance as opportunity to be of greater assistance to our school and community. Let these noteworthy actions from these commendable people be a legacy of brilliant and steadfast service. May it flourish and may it propel the succeeding school years to glorious feat and triumph for those key actors to derive inspiration from in vanquishing present challenges and actively shaping a brighter future for our Novo Vizcayano children. This year's graduation and moving up is also a time of celebration and thanksgiving. Dear movers and graduates, our young people who are our hope, look back with joy and gratefulness to the sacrifices made and resilience exhibited during this year's challenging time of COVID-19 era, of no class, face-to-face interaction, of social distancing and face masks, of modules with its production, delivery, and retrieval, of radio-based and TV-based instructions, of lessons using tech gadgets, of virtual classes and online monitoring, of mobile teaching, home visitation and class homes, of your parents as teachers, and many more new instances of engagement so that your education will continue. You celebrate with pride at all that you have accomplished, experienced, learned, and overcome, and thank the Lord and all the people who have helped and supported you along the way, especially your parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Today, you, dear graduates and movers, should also look forward with confidence, for you are tested by the conditions of the time. Go forward, onward, and toward to use all your gained knowledge and experience, talents and abilities, all your creativity and energy honed by this pandemic situation to find a way to continue to enrich and better yourself so that you can contribute meaningfully to your community tomorrow. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It is a bright path ahead of you. May our dear God bless you always, and my heartfelt congratulations. We at the Department of Education, SDO Nueva Vizcaya, are proud co-workers and witnesses as we again reach this part of the year with so many harvests and accomplishments and much to celebrate. I wish you a happy day and a meaningful gathering. Long live everyone!
Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 2, Division of Nueva Vizcaya, District of Alfonso Castañeda, Alfonso Castañeda Central School Annex. This certifies that the following learners have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the elementary school as prescribed by the Department of Education and is therefore awarded this certificate. Signed in Bayumbong, Nueva Vizcaya, Philippines on the 15th day of July 2021. Signed, Lina A. Donyo, Principal, Dr. Rachel R. Llana, SESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. Greg C. Atiwen, Jr. Ryan A. Pawil. Joy S. Atiwen. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 2, Division of Nueva Vizcaya, District of Alfonso Castañeda, Alfonso Castañeda Central School Annex. This certifies that Marjorie L. Atiwen has satisfactorily completed the requirements of the kindergarten as prescribed by the Department of Education and is therefore awarded this certificate. Signed in Bayumbong, Nueva Vizcaya, Philippines on the 15th day of July 2021. Signed, Lina A. Donyo, Principal, Dr. Rachel R. Llana, SESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent.
Mula po sa tanggapan ng punong barangay, ang taos-puso naming pagbati sa mga mag-aaral, mga magulang at mga guro na tumanggap ng hamon ng pagbabago sa edukasyon dulot ng pandemya. Isa po kayong tunay na pag-asa ng ating bayan. Sa pagpapakita ng katatagan at katapangan sa pagharap at pagsulong para sa edukasyon. Naway magkaisa tayo sa pagharap sa pandemya ng may positibong pananaw at may maunlad at payapang kinabukasan na tinatanaw ang gabay ng Panginoon ang ating kasama ngayon at kailanman. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
My cordial greetings to all. During these tough times, as we operate within imperfect circumstances, we see the unfolding of one of the most beautiful things ever made on earth. The success of our young people in their academic journey as they inch day by day towards their dreams. To our dear learners, without a doubt, during these trying times, the struggles have been real and the challenges almost insurmountable. Today, we witness sense of purpose, direction, and meaning winning over every sign of difficulty that came your way as you toiled ceaselessly in the vineyard of education. Our theme this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, in a huge way recognizes our strength as people who cannot be floored by even the strongest of challenges. In fact, we have proven that together, working for a common vision, we are an armada of strong-willed individuals who cannot be swayed and discouraged by tribulations. Thanks for that deep sense of motivation that makes half the job accomplished. We have also shown that innovative minds always rule the day, and that makes us prepared to confront each challenge that will beset us. The years do not promise an easy journey, and with the threat of the pandemic still lurking around, the going will get tough, and the tough must keep going. And the spirit cannot be broken and will surely prevail. It is an irrefragable fact that despite our cling to varied ways of life, we have shown how united we can be in advancing the common agenda in education. We have done our share in realizing our ultimate goal of producing holistically developed K-12 basic education curriculum graduates who are not only knowledgeable and competent, but also value-laden and discerning. We are diverse in culture, and so we may have varied performances in all that we do, but we share a common goal to be the best version of ourselves so we can be of help to others in the best way we can. Our sense of shared destiny has allowed us to bend without breaking, to attune our actions and efforts to the agenda of national leadership. But it too proved that we can do so without diminishing our long-held principles, that indeed it takes a village to raise a child. Each one of us, no matter how diverse, is a strand in the colorful fabric of human civilization. This is the value that we want you, our dear graduates, to embrace and be proud of. Our sense of identity, either on a regional or national landscape, must remain an important consideration in achieving our goals and compromising it to favor new thoughts and ways of thinking must never be an option. We must continue to prove the world that even in the face of a dreaded pandemic, quality education can have its way through. The Department of Education Region 2 has unambiguously laid down in its Regional Education Development Plan all its projects, programs, and activities that shall inspire service above self and only about the future of learners who shall eventually assume significant roles in nation building. May you continue to be a proof that the kind of education our country is one for the world to share. Congratulations, dear parents, dear teachers, and to all of you learners. Mabuhay kayong lahat!